I spent over $20,000 trying to heal my gut with zero results. I had 15 types of parasites, H. pylori, SIBO, mast cell activation. My nose would run even from white rice. And after going to numerous doctors, I healed myself. And today I want to share with you 5 things that I wish I knew on my gut healing journey, things that would have saved me over a decade of trial, error, wasted supplements, protocols. And on top of that, these things I'm going to be sharing with you today, I see so many women make these mistakes on a daily basis. So we're going to go right into it. And if you guys are new to following me, I'm Elizabeth with Elizabeth Ayler Fitness. I have my 4-year degree in kinesiology, CSCS. I'm a holistic nutrition consultant, GAPS practitioner, and FDN. And I've helped over 2,000 women, 30 plus, heal their body, lose fat, all through healing the gut, and drop 5 to 40 pounds when the fasting didn't work, when they had hormone replacement therapy, thyroid issues, PCOS, all the things going on. So we're going to dive right into it. Here are 5 things I wish I knew to heal my gut. The first thing is going to start off with probiotics, because there's so much information on try this probiotic, add in this fermented food. But probiotics aren't always the fix, especially if we have histamine issues going on. And histamine, this is actually a topic I'm going to be putting up a new YouTube this week on my YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe to it. But histamine was a big thing for me. So histamine can come in different forms. You may have a runny nose. You could have acne, skin issues. I had eczema, rosacea all over my face and my body. It could come out in bloating, gas, chronic anxiety. But a lot of probiotics actually make histamine issues worse, especially the lactobacillus. I can't pronounce the last word of it, but those lactobacillus strains. And if you have the rashes, the anxiety, the insomnia, the bloating, the chronic migraines, my scalp would all break out too. I even had ulcers would start coming up in my throat, like blood blisters when I had higher histamine foods. And the thing is when we want to heal our gut, we always hear probiotics are amazing. And if we've been on multiple courses of antibiotics, those kill the good and the bad bacteria, even if we did them as a little kid. But yes, we want to restore. But if our gut is so chronically inflamed to the point where we're having all of these histamine reactions, then throwing another probiotic at it, throwing fermented foods that are high histamine, even meat when it's sitting out in the store, or if you're eating leftovers, it is increased histamine. So I would react to all of that. I had to buy special food that was literally flash frozen because of how sensitive my body would be. And it would turn completely red from just anything that had a little bit of histamine in it. So when we are going to heal the gut, don't just throw another probiotic at it. If we're having these histamine issues, and stay tuned for my YouTube coming up this Sunday, I'm going to deep dive into everything histamine, the high histamine foods, how to heal it, all of that. Then we need to get down to the root cause, heal the gut first before we get to these probiotics, and also finding the right strains. My client, Andrea, she came to me with severe mast cell activation. Her whole body was red. And she was doing the bone broth, the fermented foods. She spent over $11,000 going to the top allergists with zero results and was living off of 7 Zyrtex a day. Like, can you imagine that? Like, she had no energy to be with her kids. She was trying to be a hairstylist, do her job, and she was just like drugged out all the time because she needed that, or else her whole body would just be inflamed. I healed her, guys, in 90 days. Like, she was off of Zyrtex within the first 2 weeks. Red histamine's gone within a month, and she dropped over 10 pounds and inches, all by healing her gut. So if you have gut issues going on and you're struggling with weight loss too, there's a big tie between the two. I got 4 more for you, and I saved the best for last. But if you are hopping around right now and you're like, Elizabeth, this is me. I am struggling with hormone imbalances, thyroid issues. I tried all of the things to heal my gut. I got skin issues, anxiety. I want you to send me over a DM ready on Instagram or head to the show notes below. I it is my passion to heal people with chronic health issues. The more issues you got, I say, the better, because it's like a puzzle piece. I was at my all-time low. I've done everything. I've tried everything: keto, carnivore, vegan, raw vegan, fruitarian. And what took me over a decade to learn, and over $20,000, I heal my clients in 90 days by getting to the root cause. So send me that DM, head to the description, and let's set up a discovery call. Now we're going into the next one. Ooh, this one I love. Parasite cleansing. So do not just throw out another cleanse, an herbal protocol. I am an FDM practitioner. I really believe that, with a GI map stool test, there's so much positive benefits of learning what's going on with your body. I had the SIBO, the parasites, the H. pylori. I had so much going on in my gut. But at the same time, what I see so many women do wrong is they think they have parasites. They think they have, H. pylori. They think they have yeast. So they go to the store and they buy all these protocols and these herbs, and they just throw all these kill protocols at their body without knowing what's truly going on within their body. And these protocols and herbs and parasite cleanses, they completely alter your gut microbiome. If you're already in a state where you're having chronic bloating, gas, maybe you're even starting to have thyroid issues, autoimmune conditions, hormone imbalances, your body is depleted. Your body is inflamed. You have leaky gut going on. So all of the toxins that are released from bad bacteria can go into the bloodstream, cause Herx reactions, and make you feel worse. And at the same time, you could be killing things in your body that you don't even have. So you're literally completely altering your gut. Don't even know what you're doing. And you can make a situation even worse. And another thing out there about parasite cleanses, coming back to testing, so I was a girl, my H. pylori, guys, was over 12. I did the triple therapy multiple times. My whole body faced her. Like, it was a mess. It didn't get me better. I did antibiotic after antibiotic for all of the parasites I had, and the eggs kept rehatching. A month later, back to square one. When it comes to our gut microbiome, we all have, parasites, yeast, bacteria. Some of these, even like extreme autoimmune conditions, they could be dormant. And what happens is when we lose that resilience in our gut, or we go through a chronic state of stress or just a big situation, it weakens and they can come out of hiding. Or, we all of a sudden take a couple courses of antibiotics and then boom, we have no more resilience. They can't fight the bad guys. And then all of a sudden everything takes over. And then you're like hanging off the ledge with all of these gut issues going on. So when it comes to parasite cleanses and all of that, if you do have things that show up on a stool test, it's not always about kill, kill, kill. One of my clients came to me on 80 plus supplements, H. pylori, C. diff, Lyme disease, everything going on, candida, yeast. I got rid of her C. diff, not by killing anything. I got her down to 5 supplements focused on restoring and healing. And she's negative for that. So it just shows you, like, if you're killing everything, how is your body actually going to fight back once you wipe everything out? And what was the root cause of you actually getting those things beforehand? We didn't address the stress. We didn't address, things like stomach acid and stuff, but we don't just throw stomach acid out there, because if you have gastritis and stuff, it can make things worse. Okay. Now, I got 3 more for you. If you were hopping on and you got gut issues, though, you better, when I post this video up, go to that description. Let's set up a discovery call so I can help you heal your body and get your health back. Again, this is truly my freaking passion. This one I love. So hormones can't heal if your gut isn't digesting fat. So if we have our gallbladder removed, if we have, how do I say this? Our liver is congested and we're not actually emulsifying our fats, our vitamin D, E, K, our A, all of these fat soluble vitamins, they're needed for hormone balance. If we have a congested liver over here, that's where 80% of our thyroid conversion is, which runs our metabolism. If we have estrogen dominance, that often actually starts as poor bile flow coming back to the gallbladder, the liver. So if we're having bloating after fattier meals, if we have shoulder pain going on, nausea after higher fatty meals, our gallbladder, our liver may need a little extra love. So if we have hormone issues going on, we're trying to lose the weight, we're having estrogen dominance and all of these things, it's not always about, hey, take HRT and all this here. It's how can we get our body to a healing place, support the right areas of our body that we need so that now we're actually absorbing our fat soluble vitamins. We're making enough bile to emulsify it. We are, healing the liver, which is where the thyroid conversion is, and our metabolism is run. So there's so many different elements versus just, hey, my hormones are out of whack. I need birth control. I need this. Taking birth control is like taking HRT, and it really depletes things like our zinc that we need again for our thyroid. And a little fun fact, I need to throw this out there. I have a video on my YouTube channel. If you go to my hypothyroid playlist, it's called The Test the Doctors Do Not Run. Every time I hop on a discovery call, I'm like, did you test your thyroid? They're like, yes, it's fine. I'm like, did they test the right thyroid hormone? Because they typically just test your TSH and T4, but those look all fine, but our active thyroid or T3, or maybe we have reverse T3 or thyroid antibodies. So go check out that video because they may say everything is okay, yet you're having thinning eyebrows, slow metabolism, cold hands and feet. I'm a thyroid girl. I was reverse T3 and whoosh, that affected my anxiety, depression, my gut motility. I was so chronically constipated. I had 150 colonics, guys. Like, I was having some real issues. So your gut, your hormones, everything is interconnected. Now, we're going up to number 4. And this is a big thing I see for women with weight loss. We think we want to lose weight. And I was talking to a potential client about this morning. She's like, I've done the fasting. I've cut my calories. I've done the low carb. I've added in more cardio. This all used to work for me when I was younger. It's not working now. The truth is, if you've done the keto, the fasting, the 1 to 2 meals a day, and you feel worse, this is why. When we're women are so different than men. And especially when we're hitting 30 plus, our hormones are shifting. Cortisol is highest in the morning. If we're over fasting and we're throwing coffee at us, spiking our adrenals more when we're already having thyroid issues, or we have hormone imbalances or gut issues, we're going to have the crash. We're going to have the cravings. We're going to have the blood sugar dips, the belly fat. We're going to have the water retention, the inflammation. Your metabolism isn't broken. You're undernourished. Your gut is inflamed and you're not absorbing your nutrients. And you're putting in your body in a state of fight or flight response. And it's saying, I'm stuck. I'm going to hold on to everything and not lose that fat. And a really good example of this, because I love sharing stories with you guys so you can relate, because I work with so many women with chronic health issues. Check out my case studies playlist on my YouTube. And I have like 30 more I need to edit. So if you ever want to see more, I have a few that in my back. Just send me over a DM on Instagram and I could send you over the file thing because I haven't posted them yet. My client, Gina, she did Ozempic. She did the lap band. She did the keto. She cut the calories. She was on 900 calories, still couldn't lose the weight. She had chronic gut issues. Her hair was falling out. She had to sleep the whole weekend to have enough energy to be with her kids for 2 hours. In 90 days, she dropped 25 pounds. She went from 900 calories to 1,600. She went from zero energy with chronic fibromyalgia to in the gym 5 days a week, energy through the roof. And she got her health back, guys, all by healing her gut. No fasting, no cutting carbs. We added them in. No, it's not just reverse diet. It's not just cut the calories. It really comes down to the individual because everybody's body is unique. Everybody's story is unique. Mine is different. And the reason that I know so much is because I've been through it all. I went postmenopausal in my 20s. I had the thyroid issues. I had the hormone imbalances. I lost my cycle for over 7 years. I got everything back naturally in a matter of a month. And I had the parasites. I was on the floor taking all the things. So like, I understand. And I work with women day in and day out. And no client has the same protocol. No client has the same health journey. Nobody. And that is just what I'm really trying to show you guys is to get to the healthy body weight, we need the healthy body. If your nose is running, we have histamine issues. If you have cystic acne, if you've been on multiple courses of antibiotics, if we have bloating, like all of these things, hormone imbalances, thyroid issues, PCOS, endometriosis, Lyme disease, mold, this is not normal. And you're not going to lose weight by just cutting your calories. We have to heal your body, but it's not as simple as adding the stupid probiotic, take this colostrum over here and push, you're healed. Because if you're like me and like my clients, you may feel worse. Simple. Now, I saved the best for last. And if you're just hopping on this live now and you're ready to transform your body in 90 days, you've struggled with the health issues, the bloating, the hormone imbalances, you tried all of the things and you want to feel stronger and sexier with age, send me over that DM ready on Instagram or head to the show notes below. I will post my whole website where you can book a discovery call with me. I want to heal. I really want to heal people. That is like literally my passion. Now, this is the key. Number 5, thing that I wish I knew on my gut healing journey. Your gut isn't just what you eat. It is what you absorb. 99% of the clients coming to me for weight loss say, I eat so clean. I track my macros. I track my calories. You could be eating the cleanest diet out there and still be inflamed. Gut issues reduce nutrient absorption. So low energy, poor recovery from your workouts, anxiety, hair loss. The key is rebuilding the lining. You know, if we have histamine issues going on, you could be, bone broth and all these gut healing foods could be a trigger for you, like they were for me, causing more migraines, more bloating, more gas. And even if we have a lot of leaky gut going on and we're that person that eats the same darn foods every single day, I was there, chicken, rice, arugula, coconut oil, you could actually become sensitive to those foods and trigger more inflammation in the body. So please don't eat the same diet every day. We got to heal the gut. Don't just go to those, spend hundreds of dollars on the food sensitivity test. I have a strategic way that I do with my clients. So I'm able to teach them actually what is causing the sensitivity and actually heal their gut lining. So we're able to expand their diet, because you could do every elimination diet in the world. Go on my YouTube channel, type in elimination diet. I have a bunch of videos on this. Type in low FOD MAP diet. I have one on there. I was stuck on it for 5+ years, just eating those 4 ingredients I just mentioned. But check those out, because if you don't get to the root cause and heal the gut, and it's not by killing everything, it's not by spending thousands of dollars on supplements that don't work and don't work with your body. You need to be focused on the individual and get down to that root cause. So I am just so grateful for you guys joining me today. Again, if you need help healing, head to that description below. Let's set up a discovery call. Make sure you check out my case studies playlist for all the healing journey. And my Iron Beauty podcast playlist has all my most recent uploads. I go live with you guys every Tuesday, every Friday, as well as I have a new YouTube live every Sunday. So if you guys like this video today, I will put one at the end for you, and everything is in the show notes, all of that. I love you guys, and let's heal our